I bought a cool tailoring book on eBay and I wanted to do an unboxing and talk about it.
In the 19th and 20th century, there's this proliferation of books written by tailors about their systems or guides about how to draft men's clothing. Now, these are mostly about drafting men's suits, and there really wasn't a whole lot that was written about drafting workwear. But there was this one tailor who wrote a ton of books in the 19 teens and 1920s about drafting workwear. His name was Harry Simons. And I saw this book come up on eBay for a very good price. It's Drafting Men's and Boys Overalls by Harry Simon from 1925. And I knew I had to get it. It has all these really cool diagrams and drafting instructions. Um, and for things like men's overalls and bib overalls and combination overalls.
So you can find a bunch of his books online for free on websites like archive.org. This is a copy of Drafting Cotton Garments and Mackinaws that I printed out a couple years ago. And I've drafted from his system a couple of times. And I think like any old drafting system, there's errors and inconsistencies and stuff that's left out that makes them a little bit difficult. These are also mostly what's sometimes known as proportional systems. So it'll use like a division of the breast or waist to draft out most of the garment. Well, a lot of drafting systems today are what are sometimes known as direct measurements. So they use measurements from the body to draft out the garment. The real value of books like this for me is being able to see the sort of shapes that were used for vintage garments. So when I'm drafting my own garment, I'm not directly drafting from these books, but instead I'm looking at the illustrations and the shapes of the garments to get an idea of how I want to draft my own garments. I think these books are so cool, but let me know what you think and let me know if you have any questions as well.